Before the break, I promised to give you 10 world-class beliefs to program yourself with immediately. It's taken over 20 years of studying superachievers in every imaginable field to identify these. Here they are. Number 1, I cannot fail, I can only learn and grow. Number 2, everything happens for a reason. Number 3, all you can do is all you can do. Number 4, every experience makes me stronger. 5, happiness is a choice. 6, happiness is a state of mind. The next one is people are inherently good. The world is a beautiful place. Almost anything is possible. And the last one is success is a choice. I hope you wrote down all of these and you'll begin the programming process right away. The fastest way to begin to program your brain with any new belief is through language. In other words, you simply begin to incorporate these beliefs into your everyday conversations with yourself and other people. And since the average person speaks at a rate of about 250 words per minute with others and about 1,350 words per minute with themselves, you can guess where the real programming potential lies. That's right, with your own self-talk. Write these 10 beliefs down on a piece of paper and carry them around with you until you've memorized them. And during the course of the day, just start repeating these beliefs to yourself over and over. When you're talking to other people, try to work these declarative sentences into the conversation. At first, it might seem a bit awkward, but like any new activity, after a few weeks, it becomes second nature. What you're doing is programming your robot-like subconscious mind to accept these beliefs as fact and to begin to create behaviors that are congruent with them. Now, if you think this sounds overly simple and a little like Al Franken's character, Stuart Smalley, on Saturday Night Live, if you remember that, you're not alone. Remember Stuart Smalley? He'd look in the mirror and he'd say, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. It was hilarious. And you know what? He was right. It's a simplistic but accurate example how beliefs are actually built. I'll give you an example. A friend of mine who was one of the best tennis players in the world was having a terrible time getting his first serve in the court. It was costing him, so he flew across the country to see a very well-known sports psychologist for help. The doctor told him to start saying, I always get my first serve in. I always get my first serve in. I don't know how I do it, but I always get my first serve in. Well, my friend was not happy with this advice. He told the psychologist, I just flew 3,000 miles and paid you $500 to tell me to start telling myself how great my first serve is? Is that what you're telling me? And the doctor said, yes. My friend went into a John McEnroe-like tirade and called him a quack. The psychologist calmly said to him, please just try it for 30 days. But you have to do it every day and say it like you mean it. Your subconscious will be listening and it will go to work to make what you're saying congruent with reality. Please just try it. My friend was hot, but he didn't know what else to do, so he started telling himself how great his first serve was. The doctor called him 10 days later and asked him how it was going. My friend said, I haven't seen any noticeable difference, but telling myself how good my first serve is building my confidence. I still think it's stupid, but it feels good. 10 days later, the doc calls him back again. My friend says, I can't believe I'm saying this, but my first serve percentage has gone up 10% in my last 4 matches. After 30 days, my friend called the psychologist and said, okay, you were right. I thought this was the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but you were right. Here's the point. My friend graduated from an Ivy League school. He was not only bright and highly educated, he was one of the best athletes in the world. What he didn't understand was how the mind works, and it was costing him a fortune. So how about you? Are you willing to suspend your disbelief and give this programming process a try? What have you got to lose? I need to take a quick break, but stay with me because when we come back, I'm going to share 10 more world-class beliefs you'll want to program yourself with. I'll also tell you the story of how a personal development legend taught me how to think like a millionaire. Don't go away.